What's going on? Welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna carry on the buffer overflow practice. And this one is a reminder that it is part of the offensive security pathway. So basically, in the last video, or in the first part, we did the first part, which is overflow 1. Now, the rest of the tasks are nearly the same. You just have to practice. So overflow 2 all the way till 10, they are a copy of overflow 1. But if you want to practice your skills with buffer overflows, you will have to do all of the 11. There is no vast difference between these tasks. There is nothing new you will learn, except that they are just for practice. So in this video, I'm going to try to cover overflow 2, 3, 4 as much as I can. And when I feel tired, I'm going to just stop. So basically, you can, wherever we stop down the roads, you can just carry on yourself and complete the rest of them. If you do all of them, then that's good for you. Okay, so let's get started. So basically the same questions. We have to locate the EIP for the overflow and the bad characters. Basically, we're gonna do everything, right? Not just only locating the bad characters and the EIP. So after you add the program to the immunity debugger and make sure it is running, you just have overflow 2, run this. Overflow 2. Okay. So basically, we don't need to use that. We're gonna Control C here. Okay. Now we will have to get back to overflow 1. Take the fuzzer. Take this. All right. Let me get back to the console. So here we generate the fuzzer. Technically, you can use this code for all of the tasks. So here we change this to the current IP of the machine, which is a bit different than this. No, not different. So keep it the same. So one thing to modify here, we have to change this. Instead of overflow 1, which is the first command, we're going to change this to overflow 2, since this is the required command we need to send to the program. The program would send overflow 2 and the payload, which is A's. Click on save, and here restart, do restart, run. Okay, run the fuzzer now. Let's see where it's going to stop or where it's going to crash. That's how many bytes? 7, 8. Oh, stopped at 7. Seems like we crashed here. So we crashed at 700 bytes. Alrighty then. So the next step, we will have to generate a payload, right? Not payload, sorry. A pattern with MSF Venom. So sudo user share exploit framework tools and -l. So here 700 bytes. We may choose to generate like more than 700 bytes, of course. Let's say 1000 bytes. Okay, this is the pattern. Now we will have to update the payload. So let's copy that and edit the payload. So here it is. So basically here the payload will be the pattern we have just generated. And of course, change the prefix here to overflow 2. Okay. Other than that, that's what we need to do here. Okay, save. So that's the first step. We fuzz the application, see after how many bytes it has crashed, generate a pattern with a number of bytes a bit more than the number of bytes at which it has crashed, and then here we send the exploit. So here we decide to restart. Restart, run. So now the goal is we send this pattern and we see the address, or we see the instruction pointer. So let's send this. Okay. So this is the instruction pointer, right? And we see here it's overwritten with this. So basically now the next step is to find the offset, right? You want to find the offset. So after finding the offset, we can determine. So let's take this value of the instruction pointer and find the offset. So instead of pattern create, I'm going to use pattern offset rb0 -q, and here we put the value. The value here is, well, I think it's not going to copy, 761, 764, 764, 131, 76. Let's find the offset. So the offset is at 634. Let's update the exploit, and here we set the offset to be 634, 634, overflow 2, okay, payload. All right, here we gotta change this. So here we're gonna put some B's, right, or C's, whatever you would like. And right here, we want to see, right, if the B's will be overwritten to the instruction pointer. Okay. After it has written the A's here, after this offset, it will write the B's. Let's see how it's gonna work. So restart. Again, start, run the exploit. So the instruction pointer, as you can see, the value here is the B's, right? 424242, meaning that we have B's here. So what's your next step now? Your next step is to find an address, right, from the memory where you can write your payload. But first, we got to first identify the bad characters and eliminate them. So for the bad characters, we're going to have to generate a list of bad characters, right? Store it locally, and then we have to generate another list of bad characters, send it as a payload, and compare between the two in order to identify them. So here with Mona, we can generate a list. I'm not sure I have created a working directory with Mona. Let me check. Computer, C. So there is none. Let's generate one. So let's get back here. So let's generate the bad characters. Oh, no. All right. Check on them. Mona, OSCP. So we have the byte array here. Now the next step is to use the script from TryHackMe to generate the bad characters. So let me get back to TryHackMe here and see the script where we can generate these bad characters. So no. Bad. Paste it and run it. Really? Unexpected in the file. Oh, I couldn't read the. Let's see what. Oh, we have got something here missing. It's the parentheses without looking. I don't have to look, but anyway. So this is the list of bad characters. Take this and get back to the exploit. Okay, now let's see here. Where is the exploit? Open it with key-right. Change this to the bad characters. Let me make sure I copied correctly. Any mistake here is not something we can stand. Okay, so this is the list of bad characters. The preface is correct, the offset is correct, and here, what is this? Like, look at that. This one, correct this. Okay, save it. Go ahead now and yes, so here we need to restart, I guess. Okay, so let's restart. Run. It is running. Command line. Send the exploit. What is happening? Oh, actually, I think I made a mistake while editing the exploit. Okay. Finally done. Let's see here. Now the instruction pointer, as you can see, is overwritten with B's, right? Now the objective here is to identify the bad characters. So in order to do that, we will have to use Mona and compare the bad characters that have been sent to the memory stack to the list that we have just created. So here the ESP is 019A, 019AFA 30. Syntax error. So these appears to be the bad characters that we have got. So we will have to eliminate them from the byte array for the healthy comparison and from the payload. So we're going to get back here to the payload itself. Okay, let's remove them from here. So we have 23, 24, 23, 23, 24. Except we'll have to delete only this. And 3C, 3D. So 3C. Okay, I guess it is here, somewhere here. Yes. '83, '84, And we have more. BABB 8384, BA and BB. Other than that, all is good. So this is for the payload. Save that. Okay, let's now remove them from the byte array here. Yes, byte array. So basically, here, okay, now we will have to put the bad characters that we have just found. So 23, 24, 3C, 3D, okay, all of that. So quickly now, and then you hit enter. Okay, here just we remove the bad characters. Okay, now the bad characters have been removed. All we have to do now is to find the ESP or an appropriate address for the instruction pointer. So to do that, we will have to rerun the program and see an address where the bad characters do not exist. Okay, so here we will run the exploit one more time. Of course, don't forget to Don't forget to restart. That's good. Run. Yes. Send the buffer. Okay, that's fine. Now let's keep the bad characters here and update this command to jump to an address in the stack pointer where these bad characters do not exist. So let me remove only this. Yes, so show me what you have got. All right, let's check here. So we can start from here, and we can take any address, right, among these addresses. Found a total of 8 pointers. So we can take one, and we're going to take the first one, and use this one in the return address. So let's head back to the exploit. And here we replace the return with the address we have just found. One important thing here is don't forget to invert the characters while you place them in the return address. So don't write it as 625011 AF. Return them AF 115062. So basically here, let me copy this character, symbol, character, whatever, XAF. And what else we have? AF11. Next one, 50, then comes 62. Okay, that's the return address. Now we will have to generate shellcode to replace the shellcode instead of the payload here. So sudo msf venom -p windows shell. lhost. I am this. Import 4545 exit function red-f. It will be kinda, yeah, C -b, the bad characters we have just found. And that's it, I guess. -c. Okay, great. Actually, we should have put this as py, not c. So here, remove this one. And this is the one that makes our life easier. Come on, why all the time when I copy something, it misses one character or one letter? Huh, okay. And now the payload here, I'm gonna remove this one, will be bf. So buffer equal prefix, overflow, return, padding, payload, everything is in order. Well, yes, I think we are ready. Okay, save this. One more time. I don't want anything to... Right, so restart. Now we are ready to get the listener, to get the reversal. So here it is. Now let's run nc lbp 4545. And on a separate, no need for this. Let's split the view better. So when access violation, I think we forgot something in the process. Okay, fine. Let's stop this. Let's get back to the exploit. So here is the padding. We forgot the padding actually. So let's make the padding as x90. And here we multiply this with, let's say, 20. Save it. and we get the reverse shell. So that was for the overflow 2. This is overflow 1. The questions: what is the EIP offset for overflow 2? I guess we got past this, right? Okay, in byte order and including the null bytes, what were the bad characters of overflow 2? So basically, we get back, these are the bad characters. I hope the answer is correct. No. Well, some of them are not actually bad, because let me remove the BB, D4, 3D, 3C, let's move T, 24, 23, move to 24. Oh, that worked. Now is the EIP offset. Yeah, the offset is 634, right? Something like this. Yes. So that's for OSCP overflow 2. Now let's head over to overflow 3. So here, just do restart, run, and all I have to do is to get back to the fuzzer. Where's the fuzzer? Okay, sudo fuz. So the fuzzer here will send everything's correct, but instead of overflow 2, we're gonna send overflow 3. Save and run the overflow. Run the fuzzer. Sudo python fuzzer. Gonna connect. What are you implying? Terminated. Okay, because of this, I guess. Let's let me close everything. Yes, I got you. Restart. Open. And I prefer to remove the byte arrays here because we generate new ones. Run. Let's see at how many bytes. As you can see, this reversal has been terminated, but no problem. Now 600 bytes, 7, 8, 9, 1000, 100,000. Seems like a tough one. Oh, 100, 1300. At 1300. Let's note down what happened here. So as you can see, the IP is overwritten with A's. Now let's generate a pattern with MSF Venom. Let's see the command here that we used. More on that here. So the pattern is 1000. In this case, or in overflow 2, we're going to make it 1300. I'm going to make it like 1400. Is that enough, or 1500? 1500 is okay. Now take this. This is the pattern. Edit the exploit, and here the prefix will be overflow 3. I'm not sure I'm doing that correctly, right? Okay, no problem. Let's do it here faster. Reload. So remove the BUF. Remove the padding, make it, and here the return empty. The payload here will be this. This is your payload. This is the overflow. Now find the offset. Before finding the offset, we're gonna send the first payload first. So offset here, like that. Save. Alright, now send the exploit, restart of course. Jesus. What? Oh, here is like that. I'm making something wrong here. Yeah, you are. Let me check. The offset is 0. Why I seem like don't know what it is. So here in the first it's gonna be 0. Send the payload. This is the EIP. Note down the value on the EIP. Now generate the or create the offset. Find the offset, sorry. Paste this and take the value here. The value is 3571. One 1274. Let me check on this value if it's correct. How can we check that? We try to answer with this question. We try to answer with this value. What is the EIP offset for overflow 3? Let's check. I have a hunch that it is wrong. Well, correct. Okay. So basically now we have the offset. We update the exploit. 1334. Oh, 74. The answer was 74. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to double check. I'm a paranoid person. So overflow is right. Now we put here the P's. So the EIP now should be overwritten with P's. Okay, after this offset. And this is the pattern. Now send that one more time. Stop telling me reload. Okay. So here, get back and restart. That's fine. Run. Send your payload. Note down the EIP. As you can see, the EIP has been really overwritten with P's. Okay. Now your favorite step now is to generate the bad characters. Let me take them from here. I don't memorize commands. So Mona, generate the byte array. Mona. Okay. Now next, generate the list of bad characters with the script. Bad. Take this. Update the exploit. No, not from here. Let's do it from here. Now the bad characters are in the payload. Let's send them. Now send the payload one more time. Is it listening? Yo, restart. Send. No. Okay. Now let's compare. Of course, here the address. will be the ESP address here, which is 0A, 01, A, C, F, A, 30. The bad characters are these guys. What you're going to do, we're going to remove these bad characters from both the exploit and Mona. So we get back here. See, we have 11, 12, 40, 41. 11, 12, 40, 41. And 5F60. 5x60 consecutively. Okay. And we have B8, B9, EE, EF, EE, EF. Okay. All right. Now let's remove these bad characters from what? From the here, the byte array. So we will have to, let me get back to find jump point. No. Since I'm bad at summarizing commands, I'm checking for the okay, I guess I'm gonna need to get back here. Anyway, so here instead of compare, we put byte array dash p, and here we have to put the list of the bad characters. So we have 40, 41, 5F60. Okay, I guess I have written them one in place here like that. Okay, yes. So let's remove them now from the byte array. All right, now we will have now to compare. Let's see here. Anyway, no need for that, I guess. Okay, now after we have removed the bad characters from the byte array and from the payload, we will have to send the payload one more time to make sure the bad characters do not exist. I know I skipped this in the overflow 2, but we can do that in overflow 3 because I am sure that the payloads or the payload or the memory was actually free of bad characters. So let's restart, run, send the characters, the payload. So, and now we will have to see the stack pointer and compare. So here instead of byte array, we type compare, and instead of dash p, we type, just a second, I guess I made a mistake here. So let me get back and type byte array. Remove the dash f, make sure the bad characters are removed. Okay, fine. Now compare. F, and here what is the address? The path and dash a. See here we have 01. And indeed, unmodified, no bad characters. Right, no bad characters. Let's now find jump points or an address, right, in the memory where there are no bad characters. So here, keep this. Instead of compare, we're going to type jump not dash r esp dash cpp and get the bad characters. Oh, what is this? No, I don't like this. Let's restart, run, send. Why it's going? 0 pointers. Huh. This shouldn't happen. So we will have to revise this. Let's remove the B9. Or yes, B9. We're gonna remove some non-bad characters from here. And see, we have also removed the 60 by F. See here, the 41 is not good. And the 12 also is not good. Okay. 2. Let's see here the addresses. Okay, we can take one. But let's first take these characters and try to see if they are actually the bad characters TryHackMe is expecting to answer with. So let's see, overflow 3, submit, wrong. Wrong. Remove the, or keep the EE, I guess. B9, 60, 61. Okay, 5F is good, 41 not good, 12 also not good. B8, 60. Okay, what about if we remove the 60 as well? Oh, okay. Let's try to find an address with these characters. Show me one. Only one. So 03 and 12. Huh. Okay. Return is right. And don't forget the padding, which I did forget actually in the last video. So the padding, which is the no op, if you remember, times, let's say 15, no 16. And the payload. So let's get the previous payload that we have used before. Yeah, I know, so annoying. It always omits the first character of the copying process. All right, so here, remove this, paste that, and say equal BOF. No, no buffer. Yep, that was all for the exploit. Save it. What's happening? Rerun the listener now. Send the payload. Of course, read starts. run, send. Yo, we haven't received anything. Are we doing everything correct? I guess no. Restart, send. I guess there's a problem with the payload. How about we generate a new payload? Okay, fine. Yes, the bad characters were the problem. We haven't replaced the bad characters with the new updated one, so that's why it didn't work. So guys, let's copy the bad characters. And here, say generate. Let's do the restart while it's being created. Run this, get this ready. What is this? What is that? The encoding. We didn't do the encoding, right? So we have to do the encoding here. Okay. A null character. Overwrite. 00. What about we remove the characters we have submitted or remove before? So let's remove these. And the 41, the 60, and the B9. Let me try with this one. Okay. Yo. Okay. Take this. Fine. Save. Let's listen. And let's run. What for now? Finally received it. Okay. So that's the third reversal. Okay. Let's see overflow 4. We have too many actually. I guess I'm not going to be able to proceed further, but you see guys, it's the same process. Let's do the last one, overflow 4, and I guess we're going to need to stop after that. Okay. So, clear. Stop everything from here. Close. Rerun. All right, now it's running. Get back here. Let's edit the fuzzer now. The fuzzer here, instead of overflow 3, it will be overflow 4. Okay. Now send it. Six, seven, eight. 2000 or 2100. Okay, let's check here what we have got. As you can see, the EIP is overwritten with A's, 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 all of the live is A's. So let's now generate a pattern. So we have 2100, let's make it 23,000. 2300, sorry. And copy this. Of course, we're going to have to remove this. Make this empty string. This one will be 0. This one will be overflow 4. This one will be empty string. And here the payload. That is right. Save. Okay. Restart. Run. No. We have run the fuzzer. All right. What? This is weird, right? Restart. Okay. So here's the EIP. Let's keep taking note of the EIP and find the offset. (2026). Let's try to answer with this. 2026. Okay. Now take this. You get back here. Say the offset is 2026. Here B's. Send the payload. Restart. Checking here. Oh, come on. You did this to me one more time. No hope. Oh, I forgot to, I'm gonna need to remove this just for the sake of, not getting into paranoia. So open, run, running, fine. Oh. I don't know what's happening here. I can't see the B's here. Finally, these are the B's. As you can see here, the next step as always, to generate the bad characters. I am too lazy to write them, so I'm going to copy them. The Mona, okay, one for Mona, and we generate them with the file that take the bad characters, payload, replace the pattern with the bad characters, hit save, and send. Run. Send. Okay, let's now find the bad characters itself. -A. Let me try my luck. That's not copying. Okay. What are the bad characters? See what we have. These guys. Okay, so you have the bad characters. Go ahead and remove them. A9. CD, CE. D4, D5. Oh, this is confusing. I don't like this. Where is the D? Come on. D4 and D5. Save. Now it's time to remove them from what? Mona. So here byte array. Dash B. And the list of bad characters. What's happening in my mouth? Okay. And your bad characters here. Remove them from Mona. And it's time to jump to an address. Or before jumping, let's send the payload one more time to make sure the bad characters are eliminated. Exterminated. I prefer this word. Send. Ugh, I keep clicking on that. Okay. So what do we have to do now? We're gonna have to compare. Something bad happened again one more time. Let's delete this. Send. Okay. So here, dash A 01. Oh, look what we have got. I think I have typed something wrong. EFA. All right. What happened here? What was we getting here? Okay, I'm gonna skip this step, the comparison step, and go right away to find an address or jump to an address in the stack where we can use this in the return address in the exploit. What do you find? So we have a total of 9 pointers. That's good. Let's take this one more time. So we get back to the exploit. I need the return address. Where's the return? This one. So X here, we start from AF, and then we have 11, 50, 62. The padding, which is also for the knob. So here, x90 multiplied by, say, 20. And the rest is we have to generate the payload. So we have to delete this and say payload equal UF. And here is the payload that we will have to generate. So right here, it's going to be the same one, but the difference here will be the bad characters. Where are the bad characters? These are the bad characters. So take this, run the listener, restart, run. Okay, and that's the fourth reverse shot. So that is for overflow. For the bad characters are, let's answer this and get away or run away. One more time. after all of that, it refuses to copy the bad characters. Just makes me crazy. Let me try one more time. Okay. So, overflow 5, 6. Honestly, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, they are the same questions. So I guess by now you can do all of the rest of the tasks yourself, follow the same process, just replace the values. So that was about this, and see you in the next video. Okay guys, so I just wanted to share with you the answers to the rest of the tasks in case you are completing the rest of them alone. So if you want just to make sure your answers are correct, the answers for them are like that. Overflow 5, overflow 6, overflow 7, 8, 9, and bingo. These are the answers for tasks 5 all the way till 10. Now from 2 all the way till 4, we have covered them in 2 videos. Get back to them to understand the process. You can then do the rest of the tasks easily, the same process, the same way.